A resistor is an electronic component which opposes the flow of current through a circuit. A resistor can work on AC or DC, and also when a current I flows through the resistor, a voltage drop is developed across the resistor, which is given by the equation V is equal to I into R, where I is the current through the resistor and R is the resistance of that particular resistor. And also when this current I flows through that resistor, a power P is developed across the resistor, which is given by the equation P is equal to I square into R, where I is the current through that particular resistor and R is the resistance of that particular resistor. When we talk about the power, we might consider some conditions because in market only 6 type of power resistors are available, which comes in the range like 1 by 4 watt or a quarter watt, 1 by 2 watt or a half watt, 1 watt, 2 watt, 5 watt and 10 watt. Okay, now I am going to show you some practical resistors which is available in the market. Resistors are marked with the color codes which represents the values of the particular resistor. Here I am showing 4 color code resistor. The color code can be decoded with the particular chart that is available in the internet. Here we can see that this resistor is coded like brown, black, red and then gold. The first three color code shows the resistance of the particular resistor, and the last one, the gold one, shows the variation of that particular resistor. Here it is brown, black, red and gold. So this is a 1 kilo ohm resistor, which gold represents 5% variation. So 1 kilo ohm resistor with a 5% variation. So the resistance of this particular resistor can vary between 950 ohm and 1050 ohm. That's what this color code means. And this is a 10 kilo ohm resistor. This is also using a 4 band color code. This brown, black, orange and gold. This is a 10 kilo ohm resistor with a 5% variation in its resistance. And this one is a 330 ohm resistor with a 5% variation in its resistance value. And these all 4 are quarter watt resistors. These 4 can only dissipate a quarter watt power. So we must consider the current through the particular resistors when we are using them in a circuit. If we increase the current flow above the power rating of the resistor will burn off. And this one is quite bigger than the other 4 one. This is a 2 watt resistor with 1 ohm resistance, just coded as brown, black, gold and gold. When we decode this color code, it gives us a 1 ohm resistance with a 5% variation in resistance. Now we will discuss about the application of resistors in particular circuits. And okay, now we are going to see the practical circuit with the resistor. The first one is a simple circuit with a resistor connected across a voltage source VDC. When it is connected across this voltage, a current I will flow through the resistor, and it is given by the equation I is equal to V by R. When this current flows through this particular resistor, a power P is equal to I square R is developed across the resistor. The same effect will be given by a AC also. If I connect a resistor R across a voltage source VAC, current I will flow through the resistor and also power will be developed across it. Both the same resistance across the same voltage source gives the same current and same power output. So the resistor behaves in similar way in AC and DC. Now assume that I have connected a 6 volt DC source across a 1 kilo ohm resistor. Here I am having a 1 kilo ohm resistor. This is 1 kilo ohm resistor with a 5% variation. So the resistance can vary between 950 ohm and 1050 ohm. In practical, that variation will affect the resistor, but in theory R is taken as 1 kilo ohm. So the current must be I is equal to 6 by 1000. 6 by 1 kilo ohm, which is 6 by 1000, which is 6 milliampere or 0.006 amperes. Also, when this current 0.006 ampere flow through the resistor, power developed across the resistor P is given by P is equal to I square and R, which is equal to 0.006 square into 1000, which is 0.036 watt. I already told you that this is a quarter watt resistor, which means we can dissipate totally 0.25 watt, 1 by 4. Since this value 0.036 watt is less than 0.25 watt, the resistor will work properly in the circuit. If this power output of the resistor is greater than this rated power, the resistor will burn off. Now we will see the circuit. Okay, first of all I am going to check the resistance value of the resistor. I have put the multimeter reading in the 2000 ohm range, and when I connect my probe across this resistor, it will show the resistance of the resistor, and it is showing 979 ohms. I already told you that there is a 5% variation that can affect the resistor. So it is within the limit. Our limit was between 950 ohm and 1050 ohm. It is 979 ohm. So it is within the limit. We cannot be sure about this 1 kilo ohm value because it can vary. That's why the company is providing a range of values. Okay, now we will see the supply voltage. It's given the 20 volt range, and DC supply voltage is 6.08 volt. So in theory we have taken voltage as 6 volt and the resistance as 1 kilo ohm, but in the practical case the voltage is 6.08 and the resistance is 979 ohm, but that small variation won't affect the current. Only a milliamps will be small milliamps will be variation, that won't be affecting a circuit much more. So when I connect this ammeter reading, put it in 20 milliampere range because we got it just 6 milliampere, so putting it in 20 milliampere range and connecting it as an ammeter. So I am going to measure the current through this resistor. So voltage is 6 volt, resistance is 1 kilo ohm. I am going to measure this current. This multimeter is going to connect across these points. So voltage is current is, you can see that it is 6.12 milliamperes. It is showing 6.12 milliamperes. In theory we got it as 6 milliamperes, and practically it is getting us 6.1 milliampere. So this is the output. Series circuit. In a series circuit, resistors are connected in series across a particular voltage source. This resistor can be same resistors, same rating resistors, or different resistances. If I connect two different resistors across a particular voltage in series, then voltage across the resistance R1 developed across it when a current I flows through it is given by V1 is equal to I into R1, and V2 voltage across resistor 2 is given by V2 is equal to I into R2. This current can be calculated by the equation I is equal to V, the voltage supply, divided by the resistances R1 plus R2. This is it. And this circuit also is named as a voltage divider because we can divide the voltage of the supply into the required value. So you can see that voltage across this one is V1 and this resistor is V2. So we can divide the voltage. Now I am going to show you a practical application. Here I am going to connect R1 and R2 with 1 kilo ohm, same resistance, and voltage 6 volt will be given. So the current I that will flow through the circuit is given by the equation I is equal to V by R1 plus R2, which is 6 divided by 1000 plus 1000. It will be 3 milliamperes. And the voltage across the resistor R1 will be V1 is equal to I into R1, which is 3 volt, and which is equal to I into R2, which is also equal to 3 volt. Now we will see the circuit. Now we will check the voltage across each resistor. Supply is given to the resistor and voltage. When I connect the probe across the first resistor, it shows 3.02 volt, and when I connect the probe across the second resistor, it also shows 3.02 volt. So we have calculated the values of 3 volt and we are getting value of 3.02 volt. That is small variation is acceptable. Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about resistors. A resistor is an electronic component which opposes the flow of current through a circuit. A resistor can work on AC or DC, and also when a current I flows through the resistor, a voltage drop is developed across the resistor, which is given by the equation V is equal to I into R, where I is the current through the resistor and R is the resistance of that particular resistor. And also when this current I flows through that resistor, a power P is developed across the resistor, which is given by the equation P is equal to I square into R, where I is the current through that particular resistor and R is the resistance of that particular resistor. When we talk about the power, we might consider some conditions because in market only 6 type of power resistors are available, which comes in the range like 1/4 watt or a quarter watt, 1/2 watt or a half watt, 1 watt, 2 watt, 5 watt and 10 watt. So if you are going to buy a resistor which is above this 10 watt, that will be difficult. And also in between this resistance power, in between these values will be difficult to get in a market. So you must consider these power ratings of the resistors when you are designing a circuit. I am going to give 6 volt supply across two 1 kilo ohm resistors which are connected in series. We will see what current will flow through it. We have calculated the current of 3 milliamperes, and we will connect the probe of the multimeter. This is 2 1 kilo ohm resistor. This is supply voltages, and when I connect multimeter across the supply, you can see that 3.07 milliamperes is flowing through the circuit. We have calculated just 3 milliampere and we are getting 3.07 milliamperes. Now we will check the voltage across each resistor. Supply is given to the resistor and voltage. When I connect the probe across the first resistor, it shows 3.02 volt, and when I connect the probe across the second resistor, it also shows 3.02 volt. So we have calculated the values of 3 volt and we are getting value of 3.02 volt. Now we are going to discuss about the parallel circuit. In a parallel circuit, resistors are connected in parallel with the voltage source V. If the resistance are of different resistance value, then different current will flow through each resistor, and the current through each resistor is given by the equation I1 is equal to V by R1 and I2 is equal to V by R2. So the current through the resistor in a real circuit can be calculated like this. If V is equal to 6 volt, R1 is 1 kilo ohm, R2 is 10 kilo ohm, then I1 is equal to 6 by 1 kilo ohm, 6 milliampere, and I2 is equal to 0.6 milliamperes. I have connected 10 kilo ohm and 1 kilo ohm resistor across this voltage source. This is positive, this is negative. And when we look into the current through the resistor 1 kilo ohm, this is 1 kilo ohm, we can see that it is 6.12 milliamperes. We have calculated it as 6 milliamperes and we are getting it as 6.12 milliamperes. Also, if we check the current flow through this 10 kilo ohm resistor, we can see that it is 0.61 milliamperes. We have calculated as 0.6 milliamperes. Variable resistors are special type of resistors in which the resistance can be varied. This is a variable resistor that is available in the market. You can see that there are 3 terminals for this variable resistor. It is numbered as 1, 2 and 3. This is 1, this is 2 and this is 3. 3 is the variable point of this variable resistor. If I rotate this head like this, the output at this point 3 will be varied, which means that this will move up and down according to the rotation of this head. So if I rotate it towards 1, the resistance across 1 and 3 will reduce, and the resistance across 3 and 2 will increase. If I move this head towards 2, then resistance across 2 and 3 will reduce, and the resistance across 1 and 3 will increase. So this will form a voltage divider like this. If I connect a voltage across 1 and 2, the voltage given out between 1 3 and 3 2 can be varied by moving the head. Now we will see the circuit. We can see that the variable resistor is connected with the voltage source of 6 volt across terminal 1 and 2. 1 is to the positive and 2 is to the negative. That doesn't matter, we can connect it in either way, either 2 in positive or 1 in negative, like that. And this one is the third terminal, and the output is taken from this point. Now we will measure the voltages. You can see that it is giving a voltage of 2.94 volt. Now if I am going to rotate this head, the output voltage will vary. Now we will rotate it towards the point 1, and the voltage across it is reducing. It has changed to 0.35 volt. That is, this point is moving towards this one, so the resistance is reduced and the voltage output is reduced. If I rotate it in opposite direction like this, the output voltage will increase. Now you can see that it is 5.51 volt. In this way, the voltage can be varied across this variable resistor. Thank you.